Two shooting victims traveled to a quick shop to get help. It's breaking news overnight just north of downtown.
Mostly cloudy today, but the weekend turns brighter and actually warmer. We'll have highs climb back into the 70s. We'll let you know when our next chance of rain is expected to return.
Fighting back against gun violence, how St. Louis County plans to search for solutions to cut down on crime.
Your smart TV is getting smarter thanks to scam artists. The latest way they're using these devices and how to avoid being duped.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning, St. Louis. A live look at the Enterprise Center. You might notice the purple lights there. That is because it is Bullying Prevention Month, and that's why everything is glowing purple today. Also, it's against domestic violence abuse as well. How about that? Everybody's shaking their head no, because there's two different awareness going on right now. And I flipped them. I also know this, and this is, I do know for sure, the Blues are playing tonight against Arizona at the Enterprise Center. Sound the horn. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be watching us on 5+ this morning. And if you're, headed out the door, you're going to notice that it's a little warmer, and also there might be some sprinkles.
Yes.
And a little traffic.
Yeah, a little
That's
traffic.
right.
And a free mattress somewhere.
Yeah, it's free. I mean, it's free for you. Right there at Hampton near Forest Park.
Yeah, exactly.
So long as nobody's laying in it, that's all we're really concerned about right now.
Bed bugs, you might want to test it out.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk about our weather, shall we? Yes, as you mentioned, it is warmer out the door this morning because we have clouds overhead. And the clouds, once the sun comes up, well, they will keep us cooler. So while it feels warmer this morning, you may head out and think, oh, it's going to be just like yesterday when we hit those mid-70s. No, wrong choice. It's going to be cooler for this afternoon. It's all because a cold front's working through, the clouds lingering, but no active rain anywhere in our viewing area. The Doppler radar scanning just cloud cover. So as we go through the day, mostly cloudy. Yeah, you may get a sprinkle or two from time to time, but no measurable rainfall. 60s for highs today. We'll talk about the weekend coming up. Let's get you outside and see what all this talk of mattresses and roadways is all about. Paul, what's going on?
Yeah, delays. That's what we are talking about. It looks like there's improvement, though, up north. Some construction has been moved aside. 270 westbound at 367. 5 on your side. Viewer Catherine Springmeyer gave me a message there on Facebook that it was like bumper to bumper about 5:45. Looks like we're moving a little bit better here, but let's take a look at those speeds up there. Still dealing with very slow traffic. Otherwise, this is a great commute. We'll keep an eye on it. Another take of traffic and a look at the mattresses coming up, guys.
We're following breaking news from overnight just north of downtown St. Louis. A woman and a child were shot. It happened just a couple of hours ago.
Alex Fees is joining us live at St. Louis Police Headquarters with what we have learned so far. Good morning, Alex.
Michelle and Rennie, good morning. Police tell 5 on your side. The victims in this case are a woman in her 20s and a male juvenile. Now, when police first arrived on that scene, they were reporting that those victims were conscious and breathing, but a male suspect in this case is still on the run this morning. Now, a St. Louis police lieutenant says the woman and child were in a car when they were both shot near O'Fallon and 10th Street. This happened just before 1:30 this morning in the Columbus Square neighborhood. The woman then drove to a nearby gas station at O'Fallon and Tucker to get help. The woman was shot in the arm and the child was shot in the leg. Both were taken to a hospital. Our 5 on your side photojournalist overnight saw 5 police evidence markers in the middle of 10th Street at the site of that shooting. No word so far this morning on a possible motive in this case. Live this morning outside police headquarters, Alex Fees, 5 on your side.
Right now, a South St. Louis man is behind bars on first-degree murder charges. He flagged down officers early yesterday morning and told them he killed his 2 roommates. According to court documents, Edward LeBrier gave officers the address and keys to a house on Wyoming Street in the Benton Park West neighborhood. Officers found the bodies of 2 men, ages 77 and 63. They were shot and killed on Monday. LeBrier said he heard voices before he shot them.
And this morning, we will hear solutions to stop St. Louis County's crime. An UMSL criminology professor will address the County Crime Commission. He'll talk about nationwide trends and efforts to establish gun legislation in the state of Missouri. Officials hope to develop a county-wide plan to improve criminal justice and keep residents safe.
New this morning, we're learning the Baldwin police chief is on paid administrative leave. The Board of Aldermen voted unanimously in a closed meeting last week to place Douglas Schleffer on leave until further notice. City leaders are not commenting on why they made this move, saying it is a personnel matter.
This morning, the stench in University City has finally come to a stop. For the last few weeks, lingering smells and flies have hovered over the former Seafood City Market. Our Travis Cummings is live for us at the Shutter grocery store right now with the latest developments. Travis?
Rennie, when our crews were here on Tuesday, barriers were still up and there was still a dumpster out here. I can tell you this morning that those barriers are no longer here and that trash bin is out of the picture. Now, we did get some information from U-City officials that I'm kind of going to walk you through here. They told us on Tuesday things would be clear later this week, so this may signal that the cleanup is finished. Officials were hoping to have the cleanup wrapped up on Tuesday, but that didn't happen. This has been a massive project for weeks. Crews from Bio 1 St. Louis have been clearing out tons of rotting seafood and produce from inside Seafood City Market there. You can see it's just terrible. The store was ordered to shut down in late March after the health department said products were improperly stored. Officials then had to block off the parking lot to keep people from stealing products tossed in the dumpster. Nearby neighbors have been complaining about the foul odor and infestation of flies here in the neighborhood. They say they're glad to breathe fresh air again.
I didn't think they left the food behind. I didn't know what else was. I didn't think it was still fish there. I thought they would take it away. It's terrible because, it seemed like the wind always comes from that direction and we get the smell.
The building's owner is suing Seafood City Market for more than $300,000 in back rent. We'll have more on that lawsuit coming up at 6:30. We're live in U-City. Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
All right, let's get an update on our weather this morning and talk about the weekend. It's now looking really, really nice. Today, we'll probably have some clouds linger through the day. Area of low pressure moving away from us. This is responsible for the showers we had yesterday, but no more active rain coming our way. Notice the time stamp here. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and all the cloud cover lingering about. So today will be a cloudy day. Maybe a few breaks in the clouds for some sun. You're headed east this weekend. Showers will be there for us. High pressure slides in. That will leave for sunny skies through most of the weekend. Aside from a few clouds on Sunday, a delightful weekend on the way. Take it in because last weekend was wet and next weekend may be wet as well. So this may be the exception for our October. As we get into November, cooler temperatures await. So enjoy this weekend.
This morning, the House is still without a speaker. When the next vote could happen and who else could be entering the race?
An unlikely duo teaming up to keep area youth on the right path. What a former convict and the judge who sentenced him are now doing to improve the lives of others.
So essentially, it's a new twist on a tech scam.
We have all seen those pop-ups on our computers, but what about your TV? The warning the Better Business Bureau has for smart devices this morning.
Right now, several buildings in downtown St. Louis are shining in purple to recognize Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Last night, law enforcement and YWCA staff talked about working together to support survivors as advocates and allies. Other area landmarks that'll be lit in purple include City Park, Enterprise Center, Stiefel Theater, and Ballpark Village.